Assalamualaikum and have a good day everyone. So my name is Muhammad Faiz, grade I1. So my research is University of Moth in Universiti Teknologi Jengka, campus Pahang. So I done my research from October 2022 until February 2023. So my supervisor for this research is Madam Zana binti Bujang. Okay, down to introduction. So moths belong to the Animalia kingdom in the class of Insecta, one of the largest group in between the kingdom. There are more than 180,000 species that can be found belonging to the order of Lepidoptera. The health of our environment may be gauged from the behavior of moths. Moths pollinate flowers and aid in the formation of seeds. Plant species have developed compounds to discourage caterpillars from feeding on them. This project aims to accurately document the diversity and abundance of moth species found in the Universiti Teknologi Jengka, campus Pahang. So the significance of study for this research is the moths play important niche as a pollinator, decomposer and provide food for the higher trophic. This study will also give awareness of how bad the situation of our ecosystem nowadays resulting from human activities. It shows importance of diversity of moths as the insect define the quality of the ecosystem. Okay, the problem statement of the study is the number of moths has been declining in a worrying manner globally. So such as in UK, about 38% has been declining from 1968, while in Scotland, 46% in the recent years. So by using, for example, which is Universiti Teknologi campus in Pahang, Malaysia, it's a location with a patchwork of different ecosystems and defines what fermented habitat is. So it's important and to measure its diversity, and by using the diversity formula index such as Shannon Diversity Index, Simpson Diversity Index, to carry out and demonstrate the characteristics of declining number of moths as the moths play an important role in the ecosystem. Okay, the objective for this study is to determine the diversity of moths in Universiti Teknologi Jengka, campus Pahang, to provide the accurate data, the composition and the species richness of moths exist in the Universiti Teknologi Jengka, campus Pahang within the campus. Okay, so we go to the methodology, which is sampling. So sampling done in 30 days from 15 October 2022 to 15 January 2023. Various location within Universiti Jengka, which is IST, TIS, Kolej 1 and Blok Agazali. So I done sampling only at night from 11 PM to 12 AM. This is because moth is a nocturnal animal which is only active at night. So the sampling is done about 3 months because between each sampling day there is a 2 days apart. Okay, so the method used for this sampling is net sampling. So during the sampling, the net will be used to catch the moth, and after the moth get caught, it will be put in a beaker constituted with ethyl acetate. This will make the moth faint and eventually die. Then the moth will be proceed to species identification by referring to journal or any reliable source. Okay, so the result or the finding of the study is I have located place that have most abundance and least abundant. So the most abundant is IST and also Kolej Makilau 1, which is Block H, and the least abundant is Masjid Awais Al-Qurni. So why this place differ from each other? Because Masjid Awais Al-Qurni located at the center of the UiTM, which is a lot of urbanization and less vegetation. So the most hardly to adapt because it became easy prey for the predator, and also less vegetation, so less shade, so less place for the moths to reproduce and also to find food. Okay, let's move on to another result. So the total individual that we caught is 94 individuals, consists of 14 families and 70 species. So the most abundant family is Lepidoptera, about 46% of the individuals. Okay, for the next result, as the table shows, the diversity of moths is highly diverse, as indicated by the Shannon Diversity Index, which is 4.085, and the Simpson Diversity Index 0.976. For the Shannon Index, when the sampling size 100 sampling size individual, so the maximum diversity index will be 4.6 for the most diversity. So based on this result, it shows that the diversity moths in the location is high, and also the Simpson Diversity Index, which is 0.9776, which is very high, which means every 2 individuals that caught will be a different species. Okay, so based on the result, the moths can be seen very diverse. But why? Because the ability of moths to adapt to a new environment. Example, moths can be found in a wide variety of habitat, from humid forest to arid desert, and they have the ability to adjust to new environment brought by human activities such as farming, construction, and the clearing of forests. Moths are able to endure in a landscape that have been fragmented because of their adaptability, which allow them to find suitable habitat in a variety different location. This allow them to survive. Okay, next, the ability to fly long distance, because they are capable of traveling to 80 km in a single flight. Such as example, hawk moth were the first insect to have their movement in a wild track continuously over such a significant distance using radio transmitter. A research done by the Max Planck Society in the 2022. Okay, moreover, the diversity of moths in terms of the diet. Some species of moth prefer to feed on nectar, while others favor plant matter such as leaf and stem as their primary source of nutrition. So, according to Amazon Service, a system of species, moths are attracted to the sugar that is found in the tree sap, while other species, moths prefer the eggs or larvae of insects. So, the moth also benefiting the corridor between the urban area and the forest. So corridor allows an insect to move freely between habitat, mate with members of other population, and gain access to a new food source. Hedgerows and green roof are two examples of the corridor that can help maintain the diversity of moths by allowing the insect to move freely between habitat. This is significant will help to maintain the genetic diversity of moths, and also the diversity will be preserved. Okay, so by the result, in the conclusion, the diversity of moths is highly diverse as indicated by the China Diversity Index 4.085 and Season Diversity Index 0.76. The high value of this indicate suggests that moths have a wide range of species, with many individuals representing each species. This species is likely due to the moths' adaptability in nature, allow them to survive in a prevented area and a variety of environmental conditions. Overall, the high diversity of moths highlights the important role that plays in the ecosystem and the need to protect and conserve their population as they are starting to decline in numbers globally. Okay, lastly, recommendation for future research: encouraging student participation, increasing awareness for biodiversity, expanding the collection area, improving the collection of technique, developing a digital collection system, and also collaborating with other institutions. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.